Now, the ingredients and tools you'll want to have is a tortilla, a plate, a bowl, a whisk, extra large fresh eggs, spatula, bacon, a bacon platter, canola oil, and hash browns. Sorry, forgot the name of it. You can also use other ingredients such as corned beef hash, cheese, peppers, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, etc. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take 2 eggs. Oh, you want 2 eggs? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're going to want to take 2 eggs and crack them open on the bowl. And this one's not cracking. Now, see this crack? You'll want to take it by the crack and split it apart in 2 separate directions. Oh no, this one. Now see if it does this. You're going to want to take a knife and cut it open. At least that's how I do it. Hey Dad, could you get me a knife please? A butter knife would be good. Not a butter knife, a normal knife. Sorry. Yes, one of those small knives. Now, what you want to do is cut a hole in here so that it opens up and let it drip out. That's not going to work. So, I'll set that here. Gosh, this is going bad. And open it up on the top. Sorry about that. Normally you would just crack it open, but sometimes that happens. And you're going to want to get the next egg before washing your hands because hygiene is nice. There you go. It's okay if you get egg on your hand, since you're going to wash your hand later, like now. You're going to want to run the water, get your hands all wet and nice, put some soap on, and scrub. And you're going to want to scrub under the water so that you can get it off while you're still mixing it around. And then, is that for the dog? Oh, I forgot. In the tools and ingredients, you might also want to have a dog, just in case you drop something on the floor. That way he'll be able to eat it up, and it'll be deliciously good. Now, since you have your eggs in a bowl like this, you're going to want to take the whisk and mix up the eggs. Possibly breaking them up first, making sure they're all flat, and then mix them together like so. Kind of takes a little bit. After you're done doing this, you'll want to make sure all the egg is out of the whisk and put the whisk back into the sink, like so. But since I'm having breakfast for dinner, I'll leave it out. Right here. That'll be our towel of dreams.
Of dreams? What?
After you're done taking the eggs and whisking them around, and you have the burner on so that it's on 7, you'll want to put canola oil on. Now, since I've already used it, should I put canola oil on?
You can put a little more.
Never mind about that part. I'll put the canola oil on if it'll spread. There we go. And that's a bit much, but who cares? While that's heating up, and you'll have to wait for it to turn brown if you want it to successfully work. I can talk. While that's happening, you're going to want to take the tortilla and put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. If you don't, and you leave it cold, when you try to fold it, it'll tear. And you don't want your burrito to tear and have all the eggs fall out and, oh, Archie has his bone. Now, while that's going on, I'll explain to you how to make the bacon. For me, I have the turkey bacon. I have turkey bacon and well, obviously I have a microwave. And then I also have the bacon platter. Now, you're going to want to set the bacon onto the bacon platter. Let me get the bacon from the other counter. You're going to want to get the bacon from the bacon package and put it on like this. You're going to want to have it rows or columns so that it takes up the maximum amount of space. But don't overlap it. At least try not to. Because if you do, it will stick together and it's gonna tear or probably break apart when you try to get singular pieces. Sorry about that. My nose is kind of dick. You know, kind of dick. Once you're done doing that, you're going to want to put 2 sheets of paper towels like this onto the bacon so that when it cooks, bacon juice doesn't go everywhere. Now, when you're taking this, you're going to want to put it in for about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Because last time, when we tried to do this, the bacon ended up like this, still cooked, but kind of floppy and not as crunchy as you want it. And then you put it in for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, so that it gets crispy and not all floppy. While that's happening, I'll check on the canola oil, and it looks like it hasn't browned yet. So I guess I'll wash my hands and get a glove prepared. Where did I, oh yeah. So the reason you want a glove is so that when you take the bacon out of the microwave, you don't burn yourself. We really need to get that thing out of the freaking in the middle of the floor.